Okay, hey guys, so like I said in the last video, I'm going to go over some of the more details of Horsile, and today I'm going to kind of go over breeding and the stats of horses. So I'm just going to first start off with showing you what the stats are and kind of go over how you add them up and what they're all about. So I'm just going to go over down to one of my favorite breeds, which is the Kinsky. And if you go to your breed and then you click detailed information, it'll tell you the basic average genetics stats. So in these stats, you're going to have your gene stat, which is the 475, and then in this little tiny parentheses, this 0 right here, is your breed stat. And in those parentheses is what you're going to add up to find out basically what your overall horse's stat is, which is what everybody goes off of in this game. The most you can have in that 0 is a 25. So that 25 would make this 475 in agility a 500 instead of a 475, because that parentheses number will add to the gene stat. So the best horse you can have is a plus 150, so that would mean that you would have a 25 in agility, conformation, endurance, intelligence, speed, and strength. And that's the best horse that you can have in the game, statistically wise. And they are very hard to breed. I've only bred a few, and then, like I've said before, I've been on this game for 3 years now. I've bought 150s before. Actually, the majority of the ones I've owned, I've bought, just because they're hard to breed. So basically, I think I should just go over how to add up your stats. Actually, I'm going to go over the train and whatever the max and train right now. Your train stats are going to be in the yellow, and because this horse has 0, that means that horse has 0 trained stats right now, and the red area is your max stats. So if this horse said, let's just say that this horse had a plus 25, that would make them have a 500 for their gene stat, and that means that you could train 500 points worth in their red area for their max stat. Maxing a horse in their stats would just make them better for competition. It's going to double their stats to make them faster, have more agility, pretty much just double their stats, make them a better competitor horse. Sorry, I can't really talk today. But that's pretty much the only reason you would max horses for competition. It really does not change the factor of breeding at all. So I'm just going to go actually to one of my Kinskys. I'm going to show you my plus 150. If I can find him. Yeah, I'll just go to Prince. That's fine. So Prince here, this is one of my best horses. I use him all the time for competitions. As you can see, he has plus 25s in every stat, and for his comp stats, you can see that they add together, and that's what they'll equal with all of his bonuses and any competition bonuses or whatever that I have applied to him, which would be the tack, the pets, any Ezero bonuses that I've gotten would all add and go down to this number here. You can also breed horses for their personality. His personality isn't the greatest. The best you can have for a personality is 50, and that's because you can have up to 10 points in each personality area. In the stats, like I said, you're going to just add the 25s together to find out what your horse is. So if I just take out my calculator here and just do 25 for each of them, which is for all of your stats here, your agility, conformation, endurance, intelligence, speed, strength. You're going to add up all the numbers in your little parentheses there, and that's going to make him a plus 150, which is the best stats that you can get, like I already said. But there are other breeds that do the stats differently. Like for example, let's see if they'll even show it. The grade horses, which is just like your crossbred horses that aren't registered technically in real life, they're going to have plus 100s in their parentheses instead of plus 25s. So as you can see, all of their stats are completely equal. So how you add up a grade, actually I'm going to just actually go find one and see if I can show you guys. Okay, so I just looked up this grade here to kind of just give you an example. This is a plus 584, and so as you're probably thinking, well, how do I know what that would be? That would mean that they're better than all the horses, right? But actually they're not. For a well-rounded horse, they're awesome. As you can see, all of their stats are going to be equal, and like I said, the highest that you can have for a grade in their little parentheses is a plus 100. So what you're going to do for finding out whether or not they are a plus 150 or whatever, you're going to add up all of your numbers in the parentheses. So he's a 584, like they said. And then you're actually going to divide that number by 4. So that would make him a plus 146, which would make him equal to all the other horses that aren't grades. So that's actually a pretty good horse. But that's just kind of something that I wanted to go over because there's a lot of questions about this. I'm not sure why they did this, but that's just kind of the way it is. So if you want to know, if you have a grade horse and you want to know how to add their stats up, then that's pretty much how you do it. If you want it to get to like all the other horses, like the plus 140s or whatever, you just divide that final number by 4 and it'll give you whatever it is in plus 140 area or the regular statistical numbers. I'm going to go back to my ranch since I am lagging so hard right now. Okay, back to my ranch. So, let's just go over color breeding and breeding different breeds together or whatever. And I'm actually going to have to open up, I'm actually going to have to open up the home page. So you're going to go back to your horse aisle home page whenever this opens up. And I don't know if this video is even going to show you, but down at the bottom below the screen here is going to be the breeding tables. I'm going to see if I can actually just open it bigger for you. There we go. So you're going to click on the breeding tables. And this is going to go over breeding different horses together to get different breeds or actually get a grade. And if it's not on this list and you breed 2 breeds together, that you're going to get a grade horse. So like for example, let's see, what's a good one? I know that there's 2 breeds that you can breed together to get like 100% a different breed, which I've probably already passed majority of them by now. So let's just see. Okay, anyway, Why am I not getting any examples here right now? Well, anyway, you guys kind of get the idea. Like if you breed a Kinski and a Thoroughbred together, you're going to get 100% no chance of anything other than a Kinski. You can just come to this and look and see what you're going to get if you breed two different breeds together. There is certain breeds that if you breed them together, you're going to get 100% a completely different breed. And this is the table for going over your colors and what you're going to get as a result. So, it kind of just, I don't know. We can just pick one and just go from there. So like a chestnut, if you bred a chestnut to a bay, the only chances you're going to have of getting color-wise is bay, black, or chestnut. That's the only options they give you. And this goes over all the base colors. They don't actually have a map of the patterns. Like, let's see. Bring this back up because I don't think you guys care to see all that. So, like, for example, I don't think you guys will look at those. So, like, in the nab straps, you can see that the base color here is black, and the pattern is Appaloosa. They don't have a color map or whatever for the patterns. They just have it for your base colors. The patterns are almost random. Like, I've been trying to get a black leopard nab strap for I don't even know how long, and even breeding like already a leopard to just a black to get that base color black and add the leopard pattern, I'm getting like brown snow caps or whatever, and it's just not even close. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm actually going to go over the experience bonus that you're going to get for breeding together, two horses together. If your horse has 10k or 10,000 EXP, like this mare just hit 10,000 not too long ago, that's going to give you a chance of breeding +4 and 0 stats. So with her having that bonus, it's going to give me a higher chance of her for sure spreading a +25 to her foal, and then up 4 stats from that. So it would make this a +25 more than likely. It's not set in stone, but it definitely will give you a better foal. This guy, I think he's actually not over 10k. So if you don't have 10k, then it's just the 1k or 1000 EXP bonus, and that's just going to give you +2, -2, so he could actually throw 2 points less or 2 points more than what he has in his parentheses here in his breeding stats. And then if your horse has lower than that, you can actually get -4 or +4. Or no, it's -4 +0. So they won't throw anything higher than what they already have, and they'll actually have a higher chance of throwing lower than what they have. So I think that's pretty much it for breeding. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, whatever, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I can get to them. And other than that, just have an awesome day, you guys, and I'll talk to you later.